In your moment. Hi, you guys. Hello. Sorry, I just had a major senior glitch. I'm like, I hit go live and I'm just waiting and waiting. I'm like, well, okay, but it's a two-factor thing. I'm like, so, anyways, you guys know it always takes me a couple rounds, even though it's a weekly thing. It always takes me a couple rounds, like to get in the flow again. Okay, like what am I doing? Okay, I'm doing a live. It's a sale. This is how you do this. But anyway. All right, you guys. It's Thursday night. I've just been trying to get my cards ready and troubleshoot with Denise. Denise is down in there. She says hi, you guys. She's going to shot call. You guys can't see her. She's down in there, though. Hi. Oh, Gloria, hi, you made it. Hi, I know you can't always make it. Let me throw some of these over. Wait a minute. They got something new. Let me see how I do that. Hang on, you guys. Bear with me. We're going to do housekeeping anyways while notifications go out. I saw a pop-up when I logged in, and they said, hey, now you can do an overlay of the chat. So, is that it? I forgot. Dang it. I so forgot to be like, okay, but how do I do that? Darn it. That'd be cool, right? Well, just give me a minute. You guys talk amongst yourselves just for a minute, and let me see if I can figure that out, because that would be fun. That would be so fun. Media asset pack. Show comments on stage in beta. Okay, it's in beta. Y'all know what that means, right? When IT companies roll things out, it's in beta, and some of us get to test it, which means we're helping them to work out the kinks. Okay, so I don't know, but let me just do it since I'm by myself and see. Okay. Let me see. Live comments take the stage. Live comments from viewers will appear on the screen. Keep the conversation going and your audience a part of the experience. Well, I always do that. I always chat with them. Let's see, you guys. Since I'm by myself, it might be okay. I can scoot over one direction. Let's see where they show up at. Okay, you guys post something, because it's just now doing it. Do you guys like that? Instead of me just throwing over, hi, Joan, trying to throw over. If you're on your phone, I know that might not be helpful, but all right, let's let it ride. Unless you guys say it's interfering, you guys tell me. We'll let it ride for a while and see what happens. We'll help them test it, okay? It might be, I don't see a way to set it. It might be, if you're on your phone, it might be too much. So let me see if I can still throw over. I can still throw over comments. Okay. Hi, Liz. Yeah, I'm so happy to be here and chat with all our friends. Thank you, Lorraine. I know they're like, engage with your audience. I'm like, I always do. That's one of the main purposes of like my live sales. Just build a box, trinkets for you guys, or gifts for other people, or things you can resell someplace else. And then just to connect and chat with you guys, get my socialization in as well. I have all my readers mic. Yeah, it's kind of small. Let me see what that says. Whoops. Exit full screen. No, I don't want full. Okay, I don't see a way that I can make it bigger, though, you guys. I'm going to let it ride, though. Let's let it ride. Let me see. And the phone is ahead of both. My TV is ahead of my laptop. Yeah, different electronic devices definitely work faster than others and pick up and transfer information. This is a fact. This is the fact, you guys. Oh, thank you. Okay, can I do one more thing before we start? Let me run over here to YouTube. You guys are going to hear a little reverb. I'm going to go grab us so I can make sure that I see all messages, although that's still no guarantee. Let me put it on. There we go. Let me put it on silent and then slide it over, because I don't need to see myself twice. I can be a little cocky, but I ain't that bad. Let's see. Live chat. Okay. There, just to be on the safe side, right? Okay. Ta-da. Okay, I'm all ready. Hi, you guys. I do have some $2 add-ons and a giveaway tonight, as usual. What else? Just in case there are new people, because I did advertise this a little heavier in some other platforms. So just in case there's some new people tonight, you guys, let me run through this. All right, new people, if you're here, we just use the chat to give your offer or your bid. This is a live sale, live auction type. I'm going to show an item, suggest an opening offer, use the chat. And at some point, I'll say going once, going twice, last call, a little bit more slowly. I have a shot caller. That's what I call my end bidders. Some people call them end bidders. Most people do. I like to have fun with words. Got a little bit of a word fetish. I like to do something a little different, whatever. But then my shot caller, who is down here in the green room, I can see her, Denise, she will put in item closed and probably some emojis if she feels like it. And so from then on, that item is closed and we'll take the highest offer up until then. You can use just in case if you want to. I don't care if you were an active bidder on that item, but please try to use it just during the countdown up until Denise puts in item closed. Other than that, I don't care if you were an active bidder or not. I kind of thought that through and I don't think that's necessary. I ship from Colorado. I do open boxes. I do make a little bit of money. You guys are very gracious. You guys give me a few extra dollars on everything for my fines and stuff that Jackie sends and other things like that. But I don't worry about it. This isn't really how I pay my bills, okay? This is to have fun as well. So I keep an open box all month as to not overwhelm myself. I've always been pretty forthcoming about that. But if you bought something for a gift that you need right away, I can accommodate you. I can do that. It's no problem. You just let me know. Otherwise, I've got boxes down here. All the regulars have boxes with their name on it. I've switched it from April to May because you've gotten all your April boxes. And at the end of the month, I'll use PayPal to send you an invoice and add a little bit of shipping. It's never very much. I do get commercial rate on PayPal. I get commercial rate just as if I used Pirate Ship, eBay, etc. And it saves a lot on shipping. Okay, so you can like buy some items, good prices for gifts for yourself, for your booth, for your eBay store, your Facebook Marketplace, whatever platform you like, Depop, I don't care. And you'll save on shipping. It won't eat into your profit. Okay. I think I covered everything. All right. So anyways, I did drop another video the other day, and this one was at American Classics. I worked on my booths, but then I took you guys shopping. And this time, I always go in and hit J Mod, the jewelry girl, first. And I usually do that by myself. This time I said, well, let me show you guys too what it looks like. So I come in through the dock with my big old, cart dolly loaded up with 4 bins and the big old cat, which sold. It sold real quick. I think $38. Anyways, so this time I just filmed, and then I did her, and then I went and worked on my booth. Didn't really film that part, just started back up when I was done. And then we went around shopping, and there was some pretty cool stuff that we looked at. So I did drop that 2 days ago, and I've got another one to clean up, and I'll drop it as soon as I can. All right, just me tonight. I'm going to do quite a few by myself, you guys. I like it. See, Leanne says I am my own platform. Yes, I know. Speaking of being our own platforms, yeah, I told you guys I'm downsizing. I am. So definitely am in the progress of that, our process and making some progress. So the miniature sale is coming up. I haven't picked a day yet. It's probably going to be on a weekend during the day when I do that by myself. There are so many. And Jackie sent a couple boxes today, and I unpacked. There was some more in there. So cute. One of them's like this big, like seriously, like this big. And that's what my husband said. How are you going to do that? And I said, well, I'm going to set up the separate camera. You know how I do. Denise mentioned that too. When I have my glow glass sales, like when George was here a couple of times, and I think Misty was here, I set up a separate camera, and I have the glow, I call it glow cam, have the little box with the black light. So I'll do something similar like that for the miniature sale, so you guys can see things up close without me having to do this. Because sometimes when you get real close, the camera, and the focal point has sweet spots, and this ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't a sweet spot for most webcams. Okay. So we'll do it that way. And I took another gander at all my Panthers and my acrylic grates and my swung vases. And I am going to thin those out too as well. So those will be sometime throughout the next few months, okay? So let me see what you guys are saying. Is that still coming up? Hi, Jenny. Love my jewelry tonight. Yes, I wanted to have a little bit of fun. I was kind of organizing jewelry, and I have all these dice items that I want to have, you know, a dice jewelry sale. And then, of course, this is a domino, I'm aware. But yeah, I put that on. I've got a bunch of these kind of bracelets that I got for you guys. Now, the ring I bought off eBay. That's for me, this vintage acrylic ring. It's just on a little cheap, like, what is that, tin or whatever? Let me think. Steel or something like that. You know, adjustable, which is fine for me. But isn't it adorable? I love this. I think I only paid like $10. These might be hard to find though, but I do love this ring. Now that's not for sale, but I do have a bunch of these in some various colors and other things to go with it, including some figurines, dice related. So I'm kind of excited to finally do that, you guys. But thank you, Jenny. Thank you. Jackie in the box. Yeah, Jackie sent some more boxes. She's an amazing picker, you guys. Hi, Sky. Hi. How you doing? So I'm still going to flip a couple over, you guys, because their new beta thing, they need to put a sizer on it, either for me or for you guys, the end users, to be able to adjust it, to be able to turn it off if you want to. That's what I'm going to suggest to them, to turn it off if you don't want to see it, or to make it bigger if you want to. Hi, Tori. Hi. Yeah, we'll leave it on there. Told my AC man he can find me. You're in Colorado. I know the thrifting is good here. I read all your guys' comments and I try to respond to every one of them. Every one of them. Let's see. Your granddaughter's making pony bead jewelry. Seems to be a thing. Yeah. The little pony beads and the you know, Taylor Swift made that really popular again, and it's still holding strong, to even to put little letters in and things like that. I have a bunch myself. I wear them for you every once in a while. I have some that say, you know, where are they? I think they're up there because I was wearing some for you guys the other day. A lot of them have smileys on them and things like that. And then that really irreverent one that I bought from Kristen, a rural squirrel that her daughter made. And I'm like, why are you selling something your daughter made? But it was a tongue-in-cheek thing. And it says, here we go, you guys, uncensored, a little bit censored. It says, F that S-H-I-D. I think it's hilarious. Sometimes I actually wear it. My mom thinks it's great. My mom thinks it's great. So, but I wear it every once in a while just for fun. I mix it in with my smileys. But yeah, I bought that from Kristen, a rural squirrel. I'm like, what's wrong with that? Is so funny. I have to buy that if your daughter made it for you. I can't just let it go willy-nilly. So they're fine. And hang on, I'll show you what I bought. Hang on. It's just right here in my jewelry. Yeah. I bought a bunch of pony beads and smaller, and I found this just I was with when I was with Heather, Antique Agenda, so that was just last month. Look what I found at the thrift store. That's a good deal. All the alphabet, $2.99. That's cheaper than, you know, I won't say where online, but we'll just say Michael's or Hobby Lobby, but you know, the online platform whose name I don't like to say out loud. But yeah, I think that'll be fun to do some things. Did you get the box I sent you? Not yet. I do have some things sitting at the post office, some things I ordered, some tissue t-shirts, and some other things I don't even know. I guess some friend mail. So yours is probably there, but I'll go do that tomorrow, okay? I will. The reason I got Jackie's stuff today is she has my personal home address. So that's why, and then we just kind of keep an eye on it and pull it in as soon as possible with our Ring doorbell. And I have alerts. So, but she sends big boxes that I don't want the post office to lose them, kick them around, like because they're not going to fit in my box, my post office rental box, right? They're not even going to fit in like the key ones where they put bigger things, because you know she usually sends bigger boxes. So I gave her my home address for that. Hi, Jerry. Hi. All right, you want that ring? You want my ring? I will let you. I'm going to pause. I'll let you take a picture of it. Let me see if I can get the focus there. And you can try to find you one on Poshmark or eBay, but this one is mine. It's so great. It's vintage. I found it on eBay. I think it was around $10. That was last year. All right. But I look forward to it, Gloria. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, you got it, Lena? If not, I'll send you a picture of it in your email. Or you can just put in like acrylic dice ring and do it through Google. That way, if it's on Depop or Poshmark or something like that, one of the district marketplaces, it might pop up for you too, not just eBay, okay? All right, you guys, I'll get started with what I brought. Okay, so let me take this down. All right. Oh, and if you're new, this is the email that you use to send me your information so that I can send you a PayPal invoice at the end of the month or sooner if you tell me that you bought something that is for someone's birthday next week, okay? All right. And it's always in the video description once I flip this back up and the first pinned comment. All right, you guys, let me take a drink of my tea. This necklace, I think I got at the thrift store. It's actually a Harley Davidson. Oh my gosh. Lena's here comes Lena again, you guys. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, this is actually a Harley Davidson on the back, but I like it this way. Well, hi. Hi, Moon. Hi. I hope you liked your necklace. You didn't complain, so I hope you liked it. Heather loved hers. She got one similar just in this yellow citrine. Okay, so let me get started. What should I start with tonight? Since Jackie's stuff was all over the counter from the boxes, I pulled some little things, you know, that will be good for your guys' Build-A-Box. So let me do those first. Some little glass figurines, a little bit bigger than I wanted to save for the miniature sale, but she did send some minis. Oh my gosh, one of them was this big, seriously. But these were a little bit bigger than what I would want to. So let me find those cards and let's run through those. I think you'll like them. Those are Lefton lambs, lamb burger. Where did I put those? Hang on. There they are. A couple elephants, a turtle. All right. There we go. So we will start with, and we'll start with this one. It's about, what, 3.5 inches. Art glass. And if you'll notice, this has the pearlized kind of oil spill finish. Okay. Just starts at 5. We won't run these too long. Just imported, mass-produced art glass, but still adorable. Trunk up. Some people say that's for good luck. But do you see the oil spill? That's not a reflection on my computer wholeheartedly. That's got that look on it. Okay, you guys? A little bit of white confetti, mottled. And then you can see purples and yellows and greens and blues, a little bit up here, a little bit on his ears. It's cute, isn't it? Thank you, Tori. So let me know if you have any questions. There's the bottom of it. It's definitely smoothed out and somewhat polished. No signature. I'm pretty sure these are mass-produced gifts. So we're looking for 6 or more. Gonna relax my arm for a moment. See where we're at. There we go. I was going to say, I think the chat's frozen, but there it is. Joan for 6. That's pretty. Coming closer again. It's got a little tail there too. All right, so going once, going twice. Oh, I'm glad you loved it, Moon. Thank you. And last call. Denise, I'll give you guys a few more seconds for those of you that might have slower internet. And speaking of, every once in a while, if it looks like you're lagging, you'll want to refresh the whole page. Make sure you are in all messages or live chat, anything but top chat. Top chat kind of, you know, curates it, so to speak. And item closed. Hi, JLab. Hi, Jennifer. Okay, so that one will be for Joan. Start your May box. Okay, and the next one is very similar, but it is a turtle. This one's very similar, but it's a turtle. Here it is. The same kind of treatment with kind of the little pearlized or iridescent or oil spill, a little bit of the mottled confetti there. Somewhat smooth bottom, a little bit polished. You can see some of the rainbow effect there too. So we'll just start it at 5 as well. Let me get the right card. And you guys look at it while I get the card. Dolphin, West Germany vase. Need that one. There it is. 3-inch turtle glass iridized. Hi, Conus. Conus, I think, was first at 5, Tori. Turtle with the iridized, pearlized, however you want to say it, finish. A little bit of white confetti here and there. So, oops, sorry about that. Some pinching to show like eyes and stuff. How's your knee doing, girl? You healing okay? You healing up okay? I'll figure out how to do this a little better. There we go. Trying to show the pearlized finish. That's not just the computer showing through. That's the actual part of the finish on this. Oh, that's good. Connor says great. That's good. I know that was a rough one. So we're looking for 6 or more. Let me see what it looks like on black. It helps a little bit to show the rainbow oil slick effect. It helps a little bit. All right, so going once, going twice, and last call. I'm covering up the white splatter, sorry. Going to do the right knee in a couple of months. Oh, Yvon. Okay, well, you're a veteran. You know what to do now. How did your fancy new lift-up recliner help out? So we're looking more at 7, and there's item closed. Okay, so that will go in Conus's box. Write that down. Conus. This is me tonight, you guys. I'm gonna do something by myself for quite some time. Okay. This elephant just has the bullet conte. It's all clear, a little bit of lead in it, it looks like. This one's very smooth and polished bottom. It's also about 3.25. Now this one's all clear. This one has the Bullicante bubbles, the controlled bubbles in it. Not bad. Trunk up again. We'll just start it at 5 as well. Little pinch for its mouth and its eyes. Little mass-produced gifts, but they're still good. They're still pretty. Cute little things. Nice size if you don't have a lot of room. So we're at 5, going once, going twice, and last call. I know what's wrong. I don't know why I'm squinting. Put my glasses on. Duh. There we go. Last call. Tori came in a little bit quicker than you, Jerry, at 7. So we'll give you another couple of seconds to see if you want to come over that. We need 8 or more before at some point Denise is going to have to call it, though. Jerry does say 8. There's not a yellow tinge on his ear. I don't know why it's showing like that. It's a nice, it's got some lead crystal in it, it looks like. It's a nice, clear, crisp looking glass. And item close. Let's see who got that. Tori for 10. Okay. Now, this one's only about 2.5, 2.25. This one's cute. I'm going to have to stand up for this. This is a little duck. Look, you guys, it's got some cane work in it. Isn't that cute? It's a little Millefiori cane work in it. And it's down at the bottom. It's adorable. This one starts at 8. This is a little one. Eyes are red. The beak is cased in yellow. And then down in the bottom is like a little paperweight style Millefiori cane work paperweight down in there. Yeah, this is why we're going to have to get the cam out when I do the miniatures, because my hands are just all up in there out in the way. I'm trying to zoom in on that belly. That's a little better. It's hard. It's cute though, you guys. It's a cutie pie. And like I always say, if you get something that you don't like once you see it in person, just let me know, okay? It's no problem. So we're at 9 with Joan. Let me try something. I just had an idea. Hang on. I just had an idea. I don't know if it'll work. I just now thought of it. Should have been a no-brainer so that I don't drop things. That should have been a no-brainer like years ago. That's kind of helpful a little bit, huh? All right. So, hi, Dad. So going once, going twice, and last call. See how close I can get. All right. We're at 11, so we're looking for 12 or more, but you probably only have a few more seconds. How you doing up there in New York, Deb? I hope thrifting's been good for you. I haven't seen you in one of Jeremy's videos for a while, but... And item closed. I like this. I should have thought of that a long time ago. Let's see who got that. I see Joan for 11. Yes. If I make a mistake, you guys just let me know. We're cold and wet. Oh, yeah. I watched one of Jeremy's videos. I guess Sunday it was raining too. Let me write that down, Joan. Okay. That was a cutie pie, wasn't it? Okay. And now, this is about a 2-inch, 2 1/4, kind of like the duck, but it is a round paperweight. Mille Fiori. I think these are the mass produced. It's smooth, but not highly polished. So it's just Murano style only. When it looks like that, that's just Murano style only, you guys. Murano does not let the cloudy bottom, but that's okay. All of us can't afford Murano, and that is just as pretty. There you go. So we'll just start this at 8. Yellow, blue, reds. And the ones around the rim here that look kind of pinkish, what it is they are red and white striped. That's what's happening there. That's cute though, huh? Lori says, been raining all month in Tennessee. Hi, Amy. Amy Wilcox. Chilly and sunny. Let's see. I think we had about 70 degrees today. It was nice. It's nice. See how close it'll let me come in. Put the pin down. Jerry's in at 12. We hot in Georgia, Lena says, and Moon agrees. Okay, going once. Going twice. And last call. That's a happy little color combination. Yellow is always happy. Item closed. Just barely, Joan. So Jerry for 12, yes? Okay. Let me talk about this. This is interesting. I've had this for a while because I keep trying to come back to it. I'm trying to find let me find the card for it. I keep trying to come back to it. Oh, hello. Because it's got a more professional signature. It has a, whoops. It has a more professional signature on it. M-A-G and a yin yang and then an eagle. So I just kept trying to go for it, but I'm going to give up. But it's a nice piece of pottery. It's got like some Mendy, whatever, Mendy, like that henna stuff, pattern on it. And it's got kind of a butterscotch, highly glazed, somewhat metallic spots here and there. But then the other added thing that made me want to keep trying is look at the inside. It's got a crow and it says live. So it's like, this has got to be something more important. It's giving me like anthropology, something anthropology would buy, right, for their stores. But I just never did have any luck. Maybe one of you will. See, those are more professional potter stamps. Studio pottery still, yes, artisan studio pottery, but you know, someone who's taken the time to make their own little stamps. This one's even birthmarked. Anyways, it's cute. Like I said, there's probably a better name for this. It made me think of Mendy when you get those henna things, you know, the Middle Eastern kind of patterns. It's just what it made me think of. Don't quote me on that. It's kind of a butterscotch. It's got a very artisan look, but then look, they imprinted under the glaze the crow or the raven and live. Anyways, let's just start it at 5. See if anyone likes it. You might have more luck finding out who MAG is. Use it. Like I don't know what would be the best way to use this so that you can still see what's inside of it, you know? Maybe just one little sprig, you know? Those home interior influencers that are like farmhouse or French provincial or whatever, maybe just like one little sprig or something where you can still see that, and somewhere where it's down a little bit lower. I don't know if it's food safe to give it to a guest, like in the bathroom or next to their like bedside and get a little cute surprise. I don't know. Yeah, Joan, I'm so sorry. It was right after I checked StreamYard and eBay over here. I got eBay. I mean, YouTube open just to double check. Anyways, if anybody thinks this is cool, if you know what it is, after bidding closes, you can tell me if you know that person. Doesn't it give you like something Anthropology would buy or Creative Co-op? All right, going once, going twice, and last call. We're at 12 with Charlotte. And there's item closed. Okay. Joan, babe, refresh, okay? I'm going to pause for a moment. This goes to Charlotte for 12. Refresh. I think your lag is severe, and maybe refreshing will help a little bit. Sometimes it's just a lag that's unavoidable, and we can slow down a little bit if quite a few of you are experiencing that. And sometimes you just need to refresh. You're not up to current, like you're a few seconds behind us, okay? You're welcome, Charlotte. Thank you. So I'll pause for a moment and let Joan and anyone else who wants to refresh. And remember, put it on live message, live chat, or all messages. Get off of the default, which is top chat. Okay. Well, thank you. If you find out anything about this, Charlotte, let me know. I held on to it for about a year, not wanting to give up on it because I thought it was so cool. But okay. So here's another piece of interesting pottery piece. This is this is Ballantine. Oh, and I already forgot. Hang on, let's look that up real quick. You guys do your refresh because I can't remember where this is made. Ballantine pottery. I can't remember. I felt like this was a US company. I might be wrong. Okay, her name is Susan Ballantine. Yes, there was quite a few pieces of it on eBay, but not a lot sold. Let's see if I can figure out where she's from. Okay, North Carolina, Western North Carolina potter, Susan Valentine. Valentine with a B. So this is one of her smaller pieces. It's cute though. So she did sign it. If you're wanting to look it up, Valentine with a B as in baby. You were lagging. Okay, thank you. You think you already know? Well, tell me. And what did I just say? Darn it. What did it just say? Carolina? Good Lord. Yeah, Western North Carolina is where she works out of. But it's pretty. So she's a studio artist and potter. And it has all the professional details, definitely. Nice glaze. There's a cork in it. So do with it what you want. Kind of a little sunburst or floral scene, you decide. It's abstract enough where you can decide and call it. This is, let me tell you the true colors. It's kind of a dusty peach and then different shades of brown. It's a little bit darker than that right there. It's not pink, it's not orange, it's kind of a dusty salmon peachy color, okay? Valentine, so we'll just start this at $10. She has some great pieces, including some raku. I noticed she does some raku as well. And she did sign it. Nicely glazed all the way. Really nice. Interesting. It's got a cork in it. Lorraine likes it. We're in at 10. So Lorraine, this peachy color is a little bit darker than when it's coming across. I've got lots of lights on. Like I noticed my hands look like I'm almost albino. It's weird. I think they could use a little oil too. Cleaning stuff in water all day. It's an interesting pattern. Hi, Rolanda. Thank you for the nice greeting for all of us. That's sweet. I think we're only on about our 7th item. Just me tonight. Okay, Lorraine. So going once, going twice, and last call. I think it's from a New Zealand potter. Oh, that would be cool. Hey, you know what? That would make sense too. With the decoration on it, and then also the bird, the raven, and the crow, that would make great sense. Like Australia or New Zealand, especially New Zealand. I won't be surprised if you come back and tell me that that's where that's from at all. Okay. Lorraine for 10. Let me sure. Oh, that's not the right card. Hang on. Valentine. I hope you love it. It's pretty cool. Now, this is a unique piece. Look at this. Yeah, that won't surprise me at all if Charlotte comes back someday and tells us. Sorry. Denise's little doggy's on her lap. It's a cute dog, you guys. Super cute. What'd you say? A poodle Bichon Frise mix, right? Yeah, and Nicky. His name is Nicky. He's super cute. Okay, so let me find this. This is interesting. I did see some other pieces, but I could not get a full consensus on who makes these, but it's really interesting. It's called Embrace, and it's like two figures in a nice hug. So if you like that kind of female art pottery or family, mother, daughter, whatever, friends, if you have a friend that needs a hug, I've been needing more hugs lately. I'm telling you guys. I was telling Denise, you know, I gotta slow my roll a little bit. I don't think I'm out of the woods. Let me find the card for this. This just starts at $8. It's pretty interesting. It's not heavily glazed. Well, I don't think it's glazed at all. It's got some kind of sealant on it, but it still feels a little like biscuity or chalkish, sort of. But it doesn't come off in your hands or anything. But it's pretty cool, isn't it? It's not a one-off, though. I saw a whole series of different gestures and emotions being expressed in a series of these little figurines. But the person, like, there's a stamp on it, but I can't figure it out. And no one else, they were all gift shop owners who didn't want to put in who, like, where they were getting these from. They were reselling them. They were like brick and mortar gift shops or online gift shops, you know? So they were a little stingy being forthcoming, and they never show, places like that never show. It's not like eBay or Poshmark, sometimes Poshmark, good Lord, show the bottom of things. You know, a lot of us, we want to see the bottom of things. But anyways, at one point it had a maker's stamp on it. Anyways, tell me if there's anything else that's, I don't know what else to say about it. I just wrote down embrace. It's about 3¼ It's a pinkish and salmon color. Very artisan looking, but again, it's not a one-off. There are more in the series. You can probably take a picture of it and see some of the people that have these, but they're not like, you know, fancy gift shops. You know, the price is going to be a little more up there. This was a thrifted item. Actually, I think Jackie picked this. If I'm not mistaken, Jackie found this little cutie pie. Okay, so we're at 8 with Joan, 9 with Lorraine. So going once, going twice. Let me get my new little handy dandy fold over. I can't believe I was this many days old when I just now thought to fold this over. Like, seriously. Yeah, it helps a little bit. I might trim it down. I'll do that before the next sale, though. I did going once, going twice, and last call, right? And item close. Oh, Joan, that time you got in there. You did it. Okay. Joan for 10. It was a close one. So shout out to Jackie if you're watching in the background. A lot of times Jackie's watching in the background. She's a multitasker. Let me get a drink, you guys. See what you guys are saying. Is this little new beta thing that they're doing where they show the chat up on the screen, is that bothersome to anybody? What do you guys think? I know most of you can't read it. They say it's too small. That was a swoop, wasn't it? Seriously, like a millisecond.
A millisecond is a unit of time in the International System of Units equal to 1,000th of a second, or 1,000 microseconds. Do you want me to keep reading?
No, thank you, Siri. We're trying to have a sale here. Thank you. Siri heard me, you guys. Excuse me, just one moment. Just one moment, you guys. I got the fan on and all the lights. I'm just going to handle this right here. Okay, I'm back. I watch on your TV and it's too so small. Yeah. I think when they ask for feedback, I'm going to be like, give the end users not me. Let them decide if they want it on or off, and to adjust the size of it. If they ask me for feedback, which they probably will since it's beta, that's what I'm going to tell them. The screen display is not helpful. Don't care about it either way. It's so tiny on my phone. Yeah, it's pretty tiny, huh? Like seriously. Okay. Oil lamp. Where are we at here? Oh, wait, I got one more vase. Yeah, this is hot, not hot out the cart. Hot off the box, out the box. This was in the box, one of the boxes Jackie sent. And I think this is okay to ship. This is so great. This is a vintage West Germany vase. You guys, this is really pretty. Some nice drip glaze and then some metallic gold mixed in sometimes on the rim. Birthmarked. I'm going to start this at 15. And my mom might be getting ready to call. She hadn't even seen it. I just got this. It's just out the box. West Germany 555. This is so pretty. Now, let me get this back out. The gold metallic still in great shape. Very shiny, very metallic-y. So you can see there's a little rim of it on the bottom and on the top. And then every once in a while, in that fiery drip glaze stuff, there'll be a little splash of gold metallic too. It's highly glazed. That's really a winner. Okay, me and my rings. That's really a winner in my book. Isn't that great? I'm expecting my mom to call. I probably should have showed this to her, but I don't know. At the same time, she has got a lot. She's got a lot of stuff too. Seriously. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Sheila. Jones 15. Lorraine is 16. Stephanie is 16. So we've got pink, orange, blue, purple, light blue, all the colors. Shiny metallic there. If you like this harder to find in good condition West Germany stuff. All right. Great, huh? Good job, Jackie. Thank you. Trying to get it away from the ring lights in the computer. Let me back up too. See if that helps a little bit. Okay. I'll raise it 21. Going once. Going twice. All the colors. Choose which way you want to display it. This is blue. It's getting obscured from the lights, but it's the blue. No, that's a sage green, sorry. But there is a light blue in there too. And last call. And I see item closed. Let me look over here. I see a just in case from Joan. So let's see. The previous highest was Rolanda Rydnick for 22. So at $1, 23 for Joan. 23 for Joan. That's a great item. Thank you very much. That's a great item. Let me write that down and we'll do our next one. Lefton, ceramic dolphin. Oh, yeah, let me do that one. West Germany drip. There it is. Oh, I love it too. Yeah, I don't blame you. 23 for Joan. Hang on, I'm taking off my house shoes. Okay. There we go. This might be a Doug Wiley. I can't prove it though. Normally his stuff is signed and I can prove it, but it might be, or it's definitely at least his style. And I don't know, maybe it was made for a cup cover, but yet I don't believe that either because it's not proper enough at the bottom. So it might just be in a companion piece for some of his, you know, sculptures and figurines. He also makes mugs and ones with the whale tails and dolphin tails, but then he makes figurines. Doug Wiley, W-Y-L-I-E. So I can't verify it, but it has all the hallmarks of a Doug Wiley. Okay, so I'm only going to start it at 5, but it does sit flat. But look at it. Doesn't that look like a Doug Wiley? Exactly. I've sold a lot of Doug Wiley in my time. So we'll just start it at 5. Little dolphin coming out of the water. If you're a Doug Wiley fan, this should fit right in. So I really feel like it, but I cannot 100% prove it. So it's a great little piece. Cobalt. This is like the water foam is textured up, raised up 3D, you know what I mean? I know it's not Blue Mountain Pottery, that I know for sure, but it's got all the hallmarks of being a Doug Wiley. Some of you may have some Doug Wiley stuff from me. Let's see, we've got 5, 8, 6, 9, 12. We're at 12 with Rolanda, who is Rhymic, Poultry, and Aviary. So I'll count it down in a second. Going once. Going twice. And last call. Hi, Kelly. And there's item closed. And Rolanda for 12. Thank you. You write that down. It's just me tonight, you guys. It's ceramic. Okay, push that to the side. Let me do the Lefton. I've got 2 Lefton lambs. So we'll just do choice. They're both identical. Vintage, of course. They still have the Lefton sticker on them. There we go. They both still have the sticker on them. They're adorable. Not just for Easter. Not just for religious. Although if you are of certain religions, this is perfect. They're both identical. Let me try with both of them. But anyways, you could have choice. We'll just start it at $8. You could have your choice of which one you want, or you can buy both. Super cute. Vintage Lefton, Japan. Looks like they have blue eyes, a little bit of brownish gold for their hooves. Imported from Japan by Lefton. Y'all know Lefton didn't like make things, so to speak. They were an importer. They ordered things. They might have some designs that were solely produced for them, and no one else, but there's always copycats, but they won't be identical. Charlotte's in for 8. Yes, little baby lambs. They're adorable. It's pink in the ears, like lightly airbrushed. Light airbrushing around their mouth. Little touches of goldish brown on their hooves. It's not dirt. And the stickers are nice and clean as well. If you're buying them for resale, the stickers are nice and clean as well. I'm raising at 9. So going once, going twice. Ooh, yeah, I'm going to have to cut that down. And last call. So we're looking for 11 or more. Stephanie's at 11. We're looking for 10 or more. I got you, Stephanie. Yeah, someone took really great care of these. And there's our item close. Okay, Stephanie. They're both seriously identical. I don't know if you wanted to get both of them or just one, and I'll give the next one off of the next one to, down the line. Let me see what Stephanie says. Because they are identical. Maybe one of them has a little bit more brown on the front. No. Yeah, one of them might have a little bit more brown on one of the hoofs. Okay, so now down the line. So Charlotte, do you want the other one for 11? If not, we'll move to Lorraine. Let's give a moment for an answer, you guys. So Charlotte, we're at 11. So Charlotte, do you want the other one for 11? If not, we'll ask Lorraine. Yes, please. Okay. So 11 and 11. It's one for Charlotte. And one for our Stephanie. That makes sense. That makes sense to me, definitely. Okay. Give me a moment to put these up safely, you guys. These are pretty fragile. Okay. How are we doing on time? Because I did a lot of housekeeping chit chat. Okay, I've got some tile dishes. But I want to do this Mikasa first. This is a vintage Mikasa. But I don't do a lot of this kind of stuff. You guys know that. But if I find something cool, like I did last sale, and then this, it's actually been a while on this one. This Mikasa is cool, though. It reminded me of, like, The Kiss, that famous painting, The Kiss. It's what it reminded me of. They call it Royal Glimmer. It's Mikasa, super duper fresh and clean for its age, made in Japan, bone china. It's called Royal Glimmer, but I love that pattern. Doesn't that remind you of The Kiss? I can't remember who made The Kiss. I should be able to say that. I should be able to rattle that off the top of my head. Anyways, we'll just start it at 8 if anyone's interested. Japan, bone china. Royal Glimmer is the name of the pattern. Japan. A little bit of matte gold. I just want you to know. So this is not to be put in the microwave, okay? This is just a me, myself, and I relaxing cup of Rodin. Thank you. Thank you, Deb. This is when it's just you and your book or whatever, petting your dog or your cat, and you're having a little tea or whatever it is that you want to put in here. Super cute. ultra clean for its age. Okay, we will pass on this one. That will probably end up at the booth, and we will move on to something else. Yes, they did. I think they're under, I feel like Mikasa is undervalued, but now that the 80s and 90s is trending again for the millennials, I think that all that's going to be more popular, and maybe resale value might go up a little bit. Basil and flowers are coming up. You sent to me. Oh, that is so great. I never know if those little packets of flower things work, because, you know, I do pick them up at the Dollar Tree. They come out early spring, very early at the Dollar Trees, but they're like 4 for $1. Well, now they're 4 for $1.25, and they're probably going to go up with the current political situation. But anyways, regardless, this year they were 4 for $1.20. Their seed section, they must be good, because it's been years since I found out about them. They sell out all their flower and vegetable seeds, sell out like that. Now, there's not a whole lot in each pack, but it's a good value if you've ever priced seeds, even from Walmart. So I go and I buy a whole bunch for you guys. I've got a whole bunch left. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I try to buy things that I think are easy to grow no matter what climate. Like, I tend to buy a lot of marigolds. I've got a couple flower gardens. Sometimes I buy some herbs. You got to be quick, though. They're from American Seed Company. So it's a good value. Yeah, 4 for $1.25 this year. And they just got bought out. One of the cashiers told me their prices are going to probably go up. And then, you know, we don't know what's going to happen with the, like I said, the political environment. So we don't even know. But this, wait a minute, this is the American Seed Company. Let's see. From Washington. No, from Maine. Okay, so that won't matter. And then I pick you guys up Pop Rocks. Pop Rocks where they have it. But now your teas I get from the grocery store, not the Dollar Tree, not the thrift store. I get good teas, good tea brands. They have to be individually. I hate wasting the paper, but just be able to send to you guys, they need to be individually wrapped. So normally I try to avoid individually wrapped tea bags, but to send to you guys, I kind of have to do that. And I try to find unique flavors. But those come from the brand new from the grocery store. I would not do y'all like that. Okay. I've got a couple oil lamps. Does anyone, I am not going to say this right. Lampe Berger? Can I just say it like an American girl? Lampy Burger. These are pretty popular, right? These are pretty popular oil lamps. They come in all shapes, colors, sizes, but they're very popular. And one of the deals is if you buy their oil to put in it, they promise you a higher grade, clean burning oil, and you can get it fragranced. So now, do you have to? No. Should you? You probably should. But if you are a fan of this higher end Lampe burger, if you're a fan of these, oh, there it is on the bottom, birthmarks. Yeah. I've got a couple. I buy them whenever I see them at the thrift store, and I usually just take them to the booth or bundle them and put them on eBay. And that's what might happen here soon. But this one doesn't look like, I don't think anyone ever used it. Look, if you're familiar, you know what you're looking at. It's going to look a little different than your typical oil lamp, okay? These are a specialty. These are French. See, it even tells you made in France along there. And look, a full good wick in there. I don't think anyone ever used it. Anyways, if anyone's interested, we'll just start it at 10. This is a purple shade. Not even any flea bites. Like I said, I don't have the box. I don't have the oil that comes with it, but you can buy it if you're a fan. You kind of know what I'm talking about. If you're not, me talking to them blue in the face might not convince you. You kind of have to Google it yourself as to why these are superior. It looks like a couple of you know about these. So it's a purple color. Again, you can put in other scented oils or whatever, but theirs is superior. It does cost a little more. It is a little bit superior. I would recommend it, but no, you don't have to. So there you go. A nice purple one. There we go. I did it. Lamp Burger, saying it like an American, Paris, France. It's also marked along here. One more time, I will show you that everything is intact. There you go. Special like ceramic, and they say it's platinum coated wire, right? Can't remember everything about it because I don't use things like this, but I just knew enough to maybe pick it up. Okay, going once, going twice, and last call. So this is a more elegant oil fragrance lamp thing. What this is you take this off and you use it, but then you put this on as a flame protector. That's what this part is. There you go. Lampelol. Okay, yeah, whatever. No, what? How does that PE go with burger? Wouldn't it be Berger? I don't know. Anyways, item closed, Charlotte for 14. Okay. Thank you, Charlotte. I have another oil lamp though. This one doesn't have the luxurious name, but this is a cool one. Now, I do have it in the box. I am going to be a little scared about shipping it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to try because I've got the box that came in. But someone did use almost all the lamp oil. But I can send it too. But so you'll have to get you some more, whatever your favorite is. And let me show you. And then there's a little funnel with it. There were actually 2 funnels, but you know what? I set one aside. I'm going to send it with that French one to Charlotte because you don't need 2 of them. But there were 2 of these little funnels. But it's a flamingo, so that's why. That's why. Look at it. Isn't that so cute? Wait a minute, where are we at here? Oh, LOL is a la. Okay, Lampe. Okay, I got you. Okay, I got you. Let Stephanie have it, please. That's a good question, Lori. I'll find out. I might have to take that out. Okay. I think, Stephanie, do you want it? It would be, Stephanie, if you want that. I know you do like your pinks and purples. You guys, let me let them work that out for a moment. Let me see what Stephanie says, you guys. Hang on just one moment. I don't know. If not, I'll just throw that away. Okay. All right. Good deal. Okay. So where are we now? Okay. So no one's ever used this one either. The little thing fell out, but let me put it back in. It's so cute. Okay. I'm sorry. I got to start this at something. Looks like I paid $2 for it, so we'll just start it at $5. That'll let me make a couple bucks. Hang on, I'm going to give you more information. Let me get this back in here. Okay. And it comes with the information that you need. This is by Lamplight Farms in, oh my gosh, Menomonee Falls, Wisconsin. Don't get me to lying about these pronunciations. There's a name of a town, USA. So it's got a little bit of a name with it too, Lamplight Farms. And it was prepared, this product packaged especially for you by Darlene S., one of those companies where the workers put in their own little signature cards. That's so cute. There it is. It's still got the little sticker on it too. Nothing is broken. It's amazing. So this stuff usually freaks me out to try to ship, but I think since I have all the boxes and stuff, I'm going to go for it. If it breaks, I'll give you your money back. Whoever gets this, I'm going to put on their package, unwrap in a safe, soft surface, okay? Because this is super delicate. Like, look at its little feet. Look at that. Look at its little feet and its little beak. Like, you're going to have to really be super careful. And then it's got the little sticker there. You can get more wick inserts. I don't know if I'd even burn it unless I was having a fun dinner party. I'd probably just put some pink food color water in it and just use it for decor. It's so cool. Ooh. Well, okay, white does work. But isn't that great little piece? So cool. You just checked. No, we can't and ship lamp oil because it's considered. Well, how are all these people selling it? How do you get it? People are selling it on eBay. Well, never mind. That's a dumb question for me to ask. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Maybe that's a post office. I don't know. I'll check into it just to verify. I might have to throw out the oil. There's not that much left anyways. Whoever gets this, Kelly, looks like it's you so far. You could just put some colored water in there and that would be awesome too. I order lamp oil from Walmart, Amazon, and they ship it, but they think it comes UPS. Oh, okay. All right. Did you know that as, here's Rolanda, and she should know, poultry and aviary, that as a female flamingo gets older, her pink fades. And is it true? I watch a lot of documentaries. Is it really true because of all the shrimp they eat? It's got to be more involved than just that. Anyways, we're at 5 with Kelly. And if you guys like flamingos, there's quite a few coming up in the miniature sale. Pottery to glass, Lamport glass flamingos, if you like flamingos. There's flameless oil on Walmart. Okay, anyways. I'll let Kelly decide what she wants to do. But they also have restrictions. Okay. There's not that much left anyways. I don't want to drop this. Look. Kelly, there's like a trickle anyways. So, but it is the matching brand, isn't it? Is it the matching brand? Yes. Okay. Lorraine says, yes, the brine shrimp. It's the brine shrimp that makes flamingos pink. All right. Anyways, back to this. It's adorable. Very thin glass. We'll see if it makes it. Going once. You can get more of the little wicks to put in your little glass insert. Going twice. And last call. Item closed. Kelly, I'm going to put on the box to remind you, open on safe, soft surface. Okay, babe? So cute. $1.99. I had to give it a try, right? Yeah, I was at New Horizons. You know, New Horizons is the one I tell you guys they might not have a lot. But when they do, it's going to be so affordable. And that's the one that always has great furniture that will deliver it for you for $35. Hello. Like I said, you can't even call a handyman who's got one of his cards up on the bulletin board at the gas station to come out and do anything for you for $35. Guys, hang with me for a minute. I want to write that down for Kelly. I already lost the ticket. Maybe I forgot to make one. Okay, let me write that down real quick, you guys. Floating, cracked pottery. Yeah, I got some cracked pottery. Okay, hang on. Let me write this down for Kelly. Kelly. $5. I hope it makes it, babe. 22 flamingo oil lamp. Hand blown, it says. Masterpiece series. Okay, babe. Wait a minute. My cousin lives in Florida. She sent a. Let me throw this over because that's too small to read for you guys. Huge white Christmas tree with large feathered flamingos in it. No ornaments. Topless of flamingo. That sounds awesome. Like my white swan Christmas. That sounds awesome. Okay. All right. Let me see where we're at here. Okay. We're getting close. I've got. This was something. I showed it to my husband. Jackie sent this, you guys. I was like, oh, that one's going to be hard to sell. This one's purple and blue. Oh my gosh. And then something else super cool. But first I want to do this. This is interesting. Any of you that are into retro vintage, this is so cool. As long as it doesn't go to Texas, it should. Okay, this is so cool. Whoops. This is by Newton Telegraphics. It's birthmarked on the bottom. Comes in different colors and different little things, but it's called a floating picture frame. It's got a magnet in it, and there's a magnet in here, and then you can see a little fish wire, just barely. So it looks like it's floating. These are so cool. This is so retro. Just open it up and put your little pictures in there or whatever you want to put in there. Anyways, it just starts at $10. I love this kind of stuff. This is totally my jam with the like plastic, loose-side acrylic vibes. Super cute. So, Newton Telegraphics. Let's come up here. It's kind of birthmarked. There you go. Dakin, D-A-K-I-N is the importer company. That name should sound familiar. Telegraphics. Instead of PH, it's an F if you're trying to look it up. Newton. And then all that information. Let's see if there's a date on it. Because of the magnets contained, do not place on a television, video, or computer monitor. Okay. Anyways. Just starts at 10 if anybody's interested. You can put a picture on each side and it just looks like it's floating. Isn't that sweet? It's not quite as kinetic. It's just because I'm, holding it and moving around a little bit, but it's cute. Hi, Tori. It's a light pink. It's pretty clean. Nice loose light bars. You put your pictures in and the magnet pulls it up. I've got such a fondness for all the acrylic kitschy stuff. Okay, going once. Going twice. I don't think this is necessary, but let me try it. And last call. this is necessary, is it? Okay, it's a light pink, you guys, not peachy. That's the blue from the TV the computer monitors, okay? Item closed. Or a wedding or Valentine's. Yes, yes, Charlotte. Tori, $10. Let me find the thing. Floating, there it is. Newton, vintage Newton Terra Graphics, floating picture holder, pink. And Tori. I still have your stuff in your April box. I just put May on it. So rolled it over to May. Okay, Tori. Thank you. Thank you. Is anybody up for some tile plates? Again, other kind of things I'm so fond of. These. This one is rectangle, of course, mostly blue and white with a little bit of gold, a little bit of white, silver splattered, a little bit. It's on a silver bottom. A lot of times, wait a minute, let me make sure. Hang on, the blue light. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's silver. This one, usually they're on gold. This one's on silver, probably because of all the blue and the white and the silver. That's a pretty one, isn't it? So this one just starts at $8. Typically in the day, these will be like out on the patio, right? Or you'll see it in movies set like Mad Men or something, that series. You'll see these like out in the patio, that time period. But you can use it inside your house too as a little catch-all tray if that's how you decorate. Super cute and fun. Okay, if there's no interest on that one, I'll show you what the round one looks like. Okay, rectangle. I'll show you the round one. Maybe you guys will like that one better. This one's looks like about 11. It looks like about 10, or let me check. 9. This is 9-inch. Oh, did I go too fast, you guys? I'm so sorry. Did I go too fast? Sometimes it looks like you guys aren't there. And then all of a sudden, boom. So let me back up. I'm so sorry. So we're at 8. Let's see. Joan was first on this one for 8. So we'll give Charlotte a moment to make her decision. This one's on silver now, not gold. Typically they're on. There it is up close. Lots of pretty colors in this one. So, going once. Now it is beveled, okay? So, you see how it sits up a little bit, okay? So things aren't going to just roll off. It's not just a flat piece, okay? Going once. Going twice. Let me slow down a little bit. And last call. And now Denise will give you guys a little bit time too before she calls it. Just showing you how it sits up, you know, angled up a little bit, beveled up. And item closed. So for the rectangle, I apologize again for going too fast. Joan for 10. Okay, and I'll show you the round one. Okay, so again, about 9 inches diameter, okay? You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Joan. So this one's a cool one too. This one I'm going to start at 12. This one is on the gold medal. And it comes up to, that's about what, just under 2 inches. So things aren't going to just roll off, but this is a pretty one too. We've got maroons, burnt orange, pinks, and then some swirly in the middle with the teardrop shaped ones. And black on gold metal. Got some signs of wear on the flat part, but the part that shows when it's sitting up is still in pretty good shape. For its age, it's pretty good. Black. Lots of like terracotta. That's kind of like a terracotta, right? That brick red or oxblood red. And the ones in the middle, the teardrop ones, are kind of cappuccino swirl. See how close I can get. There we go. Pinks. And then finished off with black. It's a pretty one. Okay, going once. Going twice. And last call. Just reading the chat to you guys. And item closed. Who got that last one? Joan? Okay. Awesome. I love these too, Joan. I love these kind of things. I buy all of them I find. I've even bought some that were missing in hopes that I can like repair it. So that one's 12 for Joan. Okay, let's do that cracked glass piece. Let's say, where am I? Oh, these. Okay. All right. And then we'll do a $2 add-ons in the giveaway. I've had a good time tonight, you guys. Thank you. We'll do the giveaway after I do these two items. Okay, here it is, you guys. This one's a little hard, but I already have one that was gifted to me that has a dragonfly on it. That's pretty darn cool too. And I have a heart-shaped one that was gifted to me. So I don't really need three, although this one's mermaidy, beachy cool in the purple. But let me pass it on to one of you that hopefully love it as well. So one of the cracked glass pieces. Most of you have some of this by now. Typically there's a made in USA sticker here, a little square one. And we have come to find out that they're made in Colorado and some are made in a company, Pacific Northwest, Oregon, I think I remember. Yeah. So this one's really cute. We're going to start this one at 8. Lots of blues in there. Very oceany pool-like, spa pool with the different shades of blue. And then I got it. There it is, you guys. And then purple around the rim. The purple and blue is so great together. I'm downsizing. So someone please buy this and love it. And that would make me happy. It would make me very happy. I'm downsizing. I have a dragonfly one that's adorable too. And then the heart-shaped one. This is a good one though, isn't it? So going once, going twice, and last call. Now I want to tell you something. Sometimes this metal, like one of them that I sold last Thursday was a little bigger and it had like an indent the size of one of those little votive candles, okay? This is raised up. I'm not saying you can't put a candle on it. I just want you to know this medallion piece is raised up. So again, I'm not saying you can't put a candle in it, but it's not indented like that one we sold last sale. Oh yeah, they're okay. You guys, go ahead. I know they're still bidding. You guys, I'm going to have her shut it down in 3 seconds. I don't like you guys paying too much. Okay. You guys are really being generous with this tonight. I know it is a beautiful one, though. Thank you, Denise. I know that's a beautiful one. So I just don't want you guys paying too much. Where are we at? Okay. So Lorraine for 26. Not playing favorites, you guys. I told her to give her a few more seconds for you guys to put something in there, but I just don't like things to go too high. Okay, so Lorraine. All right, now this is interesting. Woo! Check this out. This did have a signature on it, but maybe Paulina or something like that. But she took a piece of that. Look what this girl did. She made a little medallion piece with cracked glass in it, greenish, and she put a pin on it. So, any of you, as Amy Yoso Boho would say, any of you pottery hoes, whatever, there's a nice pin. It's cute. I guess you could put a string on it and do something else with it. Now, I know this will be kind of an acquired taste because it's not quite as functional. You have to really love let me get it up close. You have to really love your pottery in the cracked glass business. But it's a little medallion. It's got green cracked glass. Well, this started at 5. She did sign it, though. It didn't, something pottery. So somebody bought this little medallion and put a pin on it. I don't know what it was supposed to be for. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to admit to you guys, listen, you can only really tell up close, how cool it is. That's just a smudge. I can get that off. That's just a smudge. But anyways, it's cute. You might want to pair it with another kind of cool brooch of some kind, okay? But if you love pottery, or if you know someone that maybe likes to do pottery or something, they might think this is a cool little gift. Let me see if they can focus again. It's wanting to catch you guys. There we go. Green cracked glass in there and a dark brown rim. All right, you guys, going once. Well, hi, Carrie. Hi. It's different, huh? It's different. Going twice. And last call. You doing okay, Carrie? I think I saw some bad stuff in the news about where you're at. Tornado or something, very bad weather. I'm glad to see you. It was different, wasn't it, Rolanda? I'm glad to see you. I guess that means you are okay. So Tori, right? Tori for 5. Oh, no. Charlotte for 6. My bad. Okay, now we'll do the $2 add-ons and the giveaway. Let's see what Carrie answers. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the stuff tonight. Quite a few pieces were from Jackie. She's such a good picker. All right, so for the $2 add-on, I'll tell you guys what to put in if you're interested. We're going to finish up with all those fused glass pieces, but these are really pretty. And this way you can enter what I tell you to put in as many times as you want on this part, on the $2 add-on, to try to be the number 8 and number 11. This helps people who have slower internet to give them a chance, okay? All right, so let me find, where are they? Okay, these are pretty too. This is just add $2 to your box if you want them. Remember, I got that whole big, I got 3 bags, and I put them all in here, and we've been running through them. So some of you are just using them as ornaments. Some of you are putting them on a chain or something for a choker because they have bails on them. But they're little fused glass pieces. Hang on, I'll tell you what to put in. Let me make sure. One's green and one's blue. Okay, I better do the first one. Okay, hang on, I just now noticed. And this one's blue. Hang on, I just now noticed that. Okay, we'll do the green one first. Green and copper. So just put in green, and whoever, as many times as you want, whoever pops up as the 8th person. And then we'll do the blue one next. I just now noticed they were 2 different colors. Got a little bit of the shiny copperish. That's a pretty one, isn't it? Black on the back. Little green flower burst in there. Put a ribbon on it. Put it on a chain and wear it. If you've been buying these for ornaments, that's going to be fun. I got a great deal on these. So we've been having fun with them. We're almost through. Let's see how close I can get. Okay, we probably have 8. So you guys slow down on that so we can count. Okay, so slow down. So stop on that one, and then we'll do the blue one next. Oh yeah, okay. What did I say for the green one? Number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You guys see Jenny? Oh yeah. Thank you, Denise. So Jenny, and then okay, so now the next one will be the blue one. So we'll do blue, the 11th person for blue. Same thing, but blue. Still got the copper shimmer in the background. Everything's the same. It's just the flower is blue and white. That's pretty too. Jenny Troy was number 8. So now we're doing number 11 on the blue. Isn't that cute? That would make a cute little pendant on something. Put it on a choker or a chain, or use them on a ribbon as an ornament. Oh, goodness. There we go. Okay. So we probably have 11 on the blue too, right? So hang on, you guys. Let us do the blue. Okay, so 11. We'll count down to 11. Let me scroll up. Give me a moment. 1, 2, Stephanie, blue, blue, blue. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that's what I got too. Okay, Rolanda, and then we'll do the giveaway. Now on the giveaway, just put in a number. Now this time you only enter one time. So we're going to pick a number. So just put in a number between 1 and 100, just one time, you guys. Just enter one time. No, you're okay. No, Stephanie, you didn't do anything wrong at all. Now we're doing the giveaway. In just a second, I'll show you what it is, but I got to write this down. I was just giggling at you. You didn't do anything wrong. Dang, girl. Okay. Who got that? Reineck. Rolanda. Okay. So for the giveaway, it's another little flower, but it's in clear. Okay. It's a green one. It's in clear. They all have the looped over bail. So I'm just going to add these in there as well that you can decorate with, because, I mean, there's nothing really wrong with these, but you know, not as pretty as the flowers. So I'm just going to throw those in too. Okay. Make something out of them. Make a whole necklace. Maybe you could knot it and put these on the side of whatever you're going to do with these. Focus. So a green flower set in clear. There we go. We got it. That's cute too, huh? And then these 2 little add-ons. Little turtle looking things. But you might make something cute out of it, all 3 together, right? Yeah. Okay, so guys, if you're multitasking, look up and throw out a number. This is the giveaway. I'm writing stop entries. Didn't spell it right, but yeah, I did. Okay, multitaskers, look up, throw out a number, because here comes stop entries. Then I'll pull a card. Okay, stop entries. Let me get my whatnot numbers. All right, we'll take the closest without going over. Sometimes it pulls out a 3-digit number. I'll take the first two. Okay. 03. Sorry, 03. So whoever got closest without going over, or if anybody hit it. 55, 43. Let me look over here. Closest without going over. Oh, that's not a good number. 3. Nobody put in a 1 or a 2. Sometimes people have, though. Let me pull a different number. I need to separate these to get, okay. So now let me try this different. If there's 3 digits on here, we'll take the last 2. That's what I should have said. Okay, so 11. Does that help? If not, we will just take the closest this time. If not, we will just take the closest to 11. Okay, and it ends up being Charlotte after all. All right, love. So you'll have to let us know what you do. I think you have accumulated a few of these yourself, so I don't know what you're doing with them, but let us know. All right, you guys, let me write that down so I don't forget. So I don't have to watch this over. All right, thank you so much. There's one more thing I wanted to tell you. In case you guys did not see my post everywhere about this that I got for $1.99 at the thrift store. And it has a zipper, so I was able to wash this. Same place I got the Swiffer from a brand new in box for $3.99 for my mom. And she had 1 and 1, and I said, no, don't buy one. They're always at the thrift store. Well, usually just in with the mops and stuff. But lo and behold, it was even better for my mom. This was still new in box. Anyways, you guys, this is so great for laptop, even a phone. I use it for my iPad. See, it's got different angles that you can use depending on if you're standing, if you're sitting down. This is a lifesaver. So now, because I recline, I was telling you guys in the post, I recline on the couch to edit my videos. I film with my phone. I transfer it to my iPhone iPad. It's totally compatible. And then to save my eyes, I bought this a couple years ago to save my eyes. So, but you can put your laptop or your phone. It's a lifesaver. And so there's 3 different ways. It's called Pillow Pad, and I think they're still available. I know it's one of those as seen on TV items, but I think you can still find them over on eBay and etc. And it's real lightweight. This is a lifesaver, you guys. So it's not sponsored or anything. I just found it at a thrift store. Highly recommend it. I had a good time. Thanks, you guys. Thank you so much for everyone coming. I'm glad you liked everything. Shout out to Jackie for some of the awesome items that just came today that I said, hey, let's go ahead and sell those. I will be back again next Thursday. I'm here every Thursday. I'm coming by myself again next week. And then the following, no. Jeremy's coming next week. He's going to do open box for you guys. He's coming next week. And then his usual first Thursday. So you guys can have a chance to do open box with Jeremy to save on shipping. He's going to do back to back. And then Susan, 2 Glassy Sisters, we are going to do a little bit higher price glass and pottery. Nothing too crazy, but, moderately priced like we did last time. You guys seemed to enjoy it. You loved her, so she's coming back. And then after that, Lori will be on. Lori will be making her debut. Most of these are already up on the docket on my homepage for you to bookmark if you need a reminder. I had a great time. Thank you so much. Carrie, did you ever answer about your weather? I'm pretty sure you guys had a tornado or something in your area. It's just been crazy. Oh, well, Carrie, I was thinking of you. I'm glad to see you. I will clean up another video. I've got another outing at American Classics, which was just as much fun. All right, you guys. I'll see you around on someone else's video, someone else's live sale, in the comments on one of my videos, or next Thursday. Keep your love alive. Bye for now.